we gotta come together on this. We gotta feel like what we feel and still come together. You know what I'm saying? Not but. So let me sage burn. I'm gonna go pee, and I'll be back.
But let me just tell what I was gonna say to you.
You gonna eat your pizza? We gonna drink. We gonna pour a drink.
That's just like, what's going on?
Let me just say what I'm gonna say to you though, bro. You have, and this is for everybody. We have all the tools.
We do.
Execute. Period. Blank.
Whoever
is holding the stage talks.
Do you believe that you can come to a mutual agreement on how to make money together to build an empire?
The thing is discernment, like you said, and I have it.
That's not the question.
But no, I'm about to get to it, bro. Because at the end of the day, a guy has to have ambition. Period.
True.
Are you gonna ride or not? It's not that hard.
My belief is manifestation. I strongly believe in that, and I know that if you believe in what you believe in, it's gonna believe. You know.
But what if you believe in love? I have never dealt with anybody broke, but at the same time, they weren't getting money the right way. You know what I'm saying? So I've always tried to push somebody to be something totally different. I've tried to push somebody to be what they really weren't. So it's hard to decipher, like, okay, is the good guy broke? Like, you know what I'm saying? And the rich guy, because the guys that I've dealt with were bad guys. Not bad guys as far as bad to me, but they weren't getting money the right way. The thing about me is I flirt with guys and I text guys, and if we get along and I want them to have my number, I have their number, and I will I feel like I go through test drives. I'm a test drive you, and then if I don't like you, I'm able to be like, oh, okay, boom, I don't like you anymore. Really, I learn things from him. So I don't try to like automatically X this shit out. I'm not no bitter person. Like, okay, we didn't work, but I learned from you, and thank you. Bye.
If you lack respect for yourself in any way, and I'm not even necessarily saying like, oh, I don't have the money, or oh, I don't have the career, or I don't have the job, or oh, I don't have the experience, or oh, I don't have the friends, or oh, I don't have the connects. If you don't respect yourself, you're gonna lag.
I feel that.
You're gonna lag.
Yeah.
I feel like as a woman, you should always feel safe. You should feel safe. Not necessarily meaning like, oh, my man, he has a gun, he's gonna protect me. If somebody comes in my house, he's gonna shoot. You know, I'm not talking about that. But if you're not, if your heart,
the shooter.
If you like literally just don't feel like any type of vibe, address that vibe, bro. Don't be afraid to address your partner about anything that you have going on. And that's one thing that I feel like I lacked in my past relationships. I was so caught up on, oh, he's gonna buy me, everything's gonna be straight, you know, as long as I'm doing, you know, I'm at school, you know, I come and visit him when I need to, we're good, we do shit together. No. It is deeper. If you feel any type of inkling of, oh, and your spirit is like, ooh, this ain't you, girl. Listen to that shit, bro. Listen to your intuition, just about everything. But if you're in any type of environment that makes you feel like you have to shift or be somebody that you're kind of not, that's not for you. Acknowledge the signs, bro. Yeah, don't ignore the signs.
Why do you feel like a therapist helps? Not that I'm saying that it doesn't. I just want to know why you feel like they help.
I just feel like an unbiased opinion is important.
What are they helping you with?
Just having somebody to converse with. Just like we're having this conversation right now. These people know us, so it's kind of like a controversy. Inevitably, you know what I'm saying? It's like they already know your secrets. They already know what you feel. You already feel some kind of low key build up towards them. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you and Diamond may feel like that or whatever your best friend may feel, but she knows you. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like y'all might not say it, but it might be some weird shit. Just in between. You know what I'm saying? But a therapist is somebody that doesn't know you, and you can just talk to them, and they can just tell you what they may think, and it just may help you just get your thoughts on a level playing field. Okay. That's what I feel like.
I've been to a therapist, right? So I struggle with anxiety, not just like nervousness, but I have like disorders to where they try to give me medication. I don't believe in that because it's all mental. But no matter how much you talk to me about that, it's in my head, right? So ultimately, regardless of the conversation that I have with you,
don't know me.
I have to fix that within myself.
Right.
There's nothing you can do besides you giving me a prescription to fix it. Like, that's in my head.
I texted her when I woke up and I said, Jenna, are you okay? Because I done lost a friend. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, Jenna, are you okay? That shit felt so fucking real, and I could feel that you was feeling that. Because I've been there.
Like,
I
this
know.
shit is not easy. Swear to God. Like, adulting is not a bullshit.
It's not. And we're so young.
Swear to God,
we're young.
But my thing is with you, bro. Like, okay, I'm saying this as a friend. I'm holding your hand. Bro, do not, like, I know. Like, I feel like you literally be like.
Because Genesis has to be the strong one.
Exactly, and you don't have to be the strong one. And just because you're quiet does not mean you're strong. It's okay to open up. There's nothing wrong with opening up. Like, just because you're silent does not mean you're strong. That doesn't mean you have strength. You know what I'm saying? Like, open the fuck up. People around you are here. Like, we're all learning together. Like, we're all around the same age bracket. Don't be afraid to say what the fuck you have to say. Tell your situations. Like, it's okay. Like,
we're not judging.
And 9 times out of 10, we're going through the same shit. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, say what the fuck you have to fucking say. Life is too short.
But sometimes I think it's easier for some people to talk than it is for others because some situations genuinely hurt people to talk.
I'm a venter.
Yeah.
I don't hold nothing in. I'm not afraid to talk about it. And that's what you said. I'm blunt. If I feel it, I'm gonna say it, and you're gonna know how I feel.
And that's it.
And that's period.
Right.
Yeah, I'm very vocal. And even though sometimes I feel like, damn, I didn't really word that right, I'm still gonna say it.
You gonna say it.
And
just
come back. Then I come back like, damn, like, ooh. My mom didn't really say. She just started saying, "I love you, I love you, I love you" now. Like,
that's crazy.
When I moved away.
On that.
My mom.
Crazy.
My mom isn't like. My mom isn't really. But Valerie would text you quotes randomly. Like, me and my mom didn't really like talk on like some shit like, I don't know. We didn't talk like that. But I'm just, when I was saying absent, like growing up, I watched my mom do everything by herself. I mean, I got child support. I did. But at the end of the day, I didn't really know what that was at a young age. So really, I thought like she's doing it by herself. So now it's just like when a man tries to do it, I'm like, don't you worry about it, homie. Like, I got this. You know what I'm saying? And that affects me. Because when dudes try to do for me, I be like, bro, nah. Yeah. I did not. The only man I had in the house was my brother, Chris. And he's 3 years older than me. He wasn't a fucking man.
Yeah, he's a kid himself.
He's a kid. And he moved to Michigan. Because at the end of the day, my mama couldn't raise no man. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he had to move with his dad. So at the end of the day, it was girls. All of my family is girls. Besides my uncle, that's the only successful relationship I've seen. My mom's been divorced. My sister's been divorced. Like, the only successful relationship I've seen was my auntie and my uncle. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when I look for a man, I don't look for my dad. Sorry, Dad. But I look for my uncle. It's fucked up. My dad's a Virgo. And guess what I attract? Virgos. So when I see them, I be like...
And my dad's a Scorpio, and I attract
Her dad's a Leo. She attracts Leos.
Only, bro.
Crazy.
Only.
That's crazy.
My dad wasn't like totally absent, but it was just like, okay,
He wasn't
once a
very
month.
present.
Yeah, he wasn't very present. And when I was younger, he moved out of the country. So it was some years in my life where I didn't like, bro. When I tell you, when I was younger, I really feel like I feel bad because I gave my mom hell. Seriously, I was bad. Like, I gave my mom hell, and you know what? Like, I used to literally cry for my brother and my dad. Any male attention, I wanted and I needed, and I knew that at a young age. But I didn't know it was like.
It didn't resonate.
Yeah, it didn't resonate that it was because male.
It was lacking.
Yeah, it was lacking. It was just like, Mom, sorry, but I don't want you right now. I need my dad. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, and then when people come in my life, I'm just like,
You reject it.
I reject it.
A preacher, like he was talking about his wife was fixing issues with him. Like he may have an issue within something of that nature. You know what I'm saying?
And I always.
And he may be trying to fix something like that.
And
And so
this-
your husband that you may find one day may try to come fix whatever you feel like is a problem with men in you. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why I'm like, okay, I feel like I attract everybody who needs fixing, but who's gonna fix me? Who's gonna fix me? Because I need help.
Your husband.
That's.
No.
Not necessarily.
But this is why I'm.
But who may be though?
Not necessarily.
It could be a
though.
somebody
I just
that's
feel
not
like
a
I need to
husband.
fix me
It
first.
don't necessarily.
It's just
be a
like-
husband.
Bro.
That is
A misconception.
the number one
That's a misconception.
wrong
But
thing that
it
people
could
do.
be a misconception.
They go
It's
into a
love
relationship
for
trying to
something.
fix somebody.
Mhm.
No, you do not go into a relationship trying to fix anybody at all.
And that's what I do.
Period.
I go into relationships,
That's
like I
not your
said,
job,
like I
number
said, I attract people who need help because I'm a healer.
A healer.
I know I'm a
Cancers,
healer.
I feel like, are healers.
And that is
I-
not
Like,
your
it's
job.
weird because
And
we
that's not
be
my
having
job.
our own
That's
issues.
not my
we
job,
we
bro.
know how to nurture, bro.
But who's gonna nurture us?
Exactly.
What I do, I notice when people are like, when people have walls, I try to break them. It's like I want to fix them. When people are vulnerable, I'm like, oh bro, I don't like you. But when people have walls up, I'm like, oh my gosh, let me help you. Like, let me help you resolve everything. What do you need from me? And I got you.
Because that may be like a reflection. Maybe you want them to reflect that energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you have a wall, I have a wall. And so you're showing them what you need, and you want them to show you that same energy, but they may not be that. You know what I'm saying?
aren't mentally available for that.
Exactly.
And that's this last person I
You
was talking
give
to.
what you expect to give back.
Right.
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly. And that's this last person. Y'all know who I just dealt with.
Yeah.
This last person I just dealt with, I felt like I really tried to.
Try.
And you disappointed me. I'm very disappointed in you because I do all these
You
things
had a
for you.
chance.
And granted, thank you for sending me money. But that's not all.
That's not all.
That's not what
I
I
want you to
need.
say that though.
Bro, why don't you think I'd say it?
But I want you to say, I'm disappointed. I want you to use those exact words.
Jenna, this is why I'm saying you don't know. Because granted, you're my best friend, but you're not there all the time. You're not there when I'm having 2 in the morning conversations with a
Different.
I
You're
literally
right.
say
You're right.
anything
You're right.
I'm saying to you, I'm very transparent.
Very.
Just how I talk to you, this is how I talk to guys. I'm very transparent. I'm disappointed in you. That's crazy.
That's Jenna. That's Jenna. Oh, damn. Damn, bitch. I should be like, so what you gonna say? What you gonna say?
Ultimately, this wasn't a heartbreak, but it could have been one if I would have let it get there.
If you would have.
If I would have let it get there, because ultimately I fucked with you, bro.
You thought
I
better.
fucked with you, and I thought that we can do something better, but mentally, you're not where I am mentally.
Right.
You can't support me like I can support you. There's not enough chemistry to even, I'm not even physically attracted to you no more because you don't know how to talk.
Exactly. Ooh, I felt
That's
that.
what I'm saying. Because thank you. Thank you for helping me with my light
Realize.
bills. No. Thank you for helping me. No, bro.
Where my light bill?
No, bro. Thank you for helping me with my light bill. Thank you for helping me for feeding me when I couldn't feed myself. But at the end of the day, that's not all that I need. That's not what I need, bro.
Oh, Jesus. Jesus, that's my whole 2018.
Talk to me.
Yeah,
Talk to me.
Right.
I don't give a
Instead of
fuck.
me paying through therapy.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Talk to me and let's talk. Let's talk through things. You rather play the game.
You rather be on.
Do you feel like sometimes a man cannot help but to give that response because they are a man? A man and a woman are wired totally different,
Yes.
right?
Amen.
But they don't understand on the level that we understand.
But listen.
Period.
But that's
At all. They
Yeah.
don't. We
But
can't
that is
expect
true.
to give them information a certain way, and they take that. They're gonna take the information that we give them and process it a totally different way than how we tell them.
And
Right.
I get
Just
it.
because
I
that they
feel
are
like-
a man. That's scientifically.
But I've had different. That's what I'm saying.
But
I've
that's
had.
rare.
It is. I'm not settling for nothing else but that rare thing.
You
The
don't
bad
have to
guy.
settle. Like, you don't have to settle, but you don't feel like at some point you have to realize that a man is different than a woman.
Their
In
makeup
terms
is
of the-
different.
Yeah, it's totally. That doesn't mean that you're settling.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
But with this particular person, it was like you're not giving me anything to work with.
Okay, that's different.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
That's just
That's
worthy of
just-
being cut off.
Yeah.
And just move on.
You're
But
not
I get
giving
what
me
she's
anything.
saying, and I get what you're saying. Like there has to be like some type of mental, you know what I mean, connection. But
I don't expect you to be like, oh my gosh,
Oh,
baby,
babe,
I
let
just,
me handle it.
you know what I'm saying? I don't
Yeah.
expect you to be like, oh, blase.
Shakespeare.
But give me, like, talk to me like your best friend.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because ultimately we're friends. I don't like talking to a brick wall. If I'm talking to you and you're playing the game, I'm like, you're disrespectful, bro. And I even try to get to the bottom of him because I know there's a reason why he's like that, but you don't even want to open up, so that don't got nothing to do with me. I'm going to let
You
you
just wanna
be,
lay down.
and I'm going to just do me. So maybe we should just separate because this is not it.